The initially warm and humorous atmosphere suddenly turned silent when Jungkook, BTS's youngest member, suddenly spoke up in a serious tone. In a special interview session that unexpectedly turned into an emotional moment, Jungkook revealed what he had been keeping to himself, something he had never even shared with the other members. "I always felt guilty, because I've been holding back so much on my own. Even when you guys tried to always be by my side," Jungkook said, his voice trembling. Those words pierced Taehyung's heart. His face changed, and within seconds, tears began to flow uncontrollably. He lowered his head, covering his face with his hands, but the tears were real. The other members looked shocked and speechless, only able to stare silently, feeling the depth of the emotions that were overflowing at that moment. "I just want you guys to know, especially Taehyung, that I'm so grateful that you always believed in me. Even when I doubted myself," Jungkook continued. The moment testified to the deep bond between the BTS members. Taehyung, known for his expressive yet strong personality, couldn't contain his emotions when he heard the heartfelt confession from the younger brother he had come to consider his own. Fans watching the moment live were also moved. Hashtags like hashtag Stay Strong Taehyung and hashtag We Love You Jungkook immediately took over social media, filled with messages of love and support from ARMYs around the world. This wasn't just a touching moment, it was proof that the BTS members' relationship extends beyond just colleagues, but also into a family that cares for each other beyond the glitz and glamour of the stage. It didn't take long for this emotional moment to go viral. A video clip of Taehyung looking down, clutching his chest, and trying to compose himself while crying went viral on various platforms. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram were flooded with millions of empathetic comments. Not only fans, but also major media outlets highlighted this event. South Korean outlets like Dispatch and Naver published articles describing the moment as a true testament to the warmth and depth of the BTS members' relationships. Meanwhile, international media outlets like Billboard and Rolling Stone wrote that the moment was one of the most emotional moments in BTS's history, proving once again that their popularity stems not only from their music and performances, but also from their genuine hearts. After managing to calm himself, Taehyung finally spoke, though his voice still sounded heavy from the tears that hadn't completely subsided. "Greater than Jungkook, you're never alone. Even when you feel alone, all of us, me, the other Hyungs are always there. Don't ever hesitate to talk. I'm proud of you." The atmosphere was incredibly emotional. The BTS members embraced each other in a meaningful silence. There was no need to explain anything, all their feelings had been conveyed, and their bond felt stronger than ever. This incident served as a reminder to millions that even behind extraordinary success, everyone is still human, with wounds, fears, and a need for support. Taehyung and Jungkook showed that it's okay to cry, share, and support each other. They are more than just idols. They are symbols of warmth, sincerity, and the strength of brotherhood. In an exclusive interview session that was initially filled with jokes and laughter, the atmosphere suddenly turned emotional when Jungkook, BTS's beloved magnate, made a shocking confession that not only left the members speechless, but also left Taehyung unable to hold back his tears. With a trembling voice, Jungkook opened his heart to all the members. "Greater than. I kept a lot to myself, and maybe I pretended to be strong too often. But honestly, I depended a lot on you guys, especially Taehyung." Suddenly, the room fell silent. The camera focused on Taehyung's face, which slowly lowered. His tears began to flow not from sadness, but from a mixture of emotions he had likely been holding back. The feeling of emotion, relief, and warmth was palpable in that moment. Him and ***, who was sitting next to Taehyung, immediately held his old friend's hand, trying to comfort him. His own face was filled with tears. "Greater than. We've been through a lot together, and today, I feel like our relationship is stronger than ever," Himon said quietly. Namjoon ***, the leader, seemed to be holding back his emotions as he spoke. "Greater than. As a leader, I always feel responsible for taking care of them. But today I realized that sometimes we also have to give each other space to lean on. Suga said a short but meaningful line, greater than. We're not just a group. We're a family. And today, that family is made stronger by each other. J-Hope known as the group's vitamin, couldn't hide his sadness. He hugged Taehyung and whispered. This moment served as concrete proof that BTS is not just a musical phenomenon, but also a symbol of emotional strength and togetherness that inspires millions. Amidst busy schedules, industry pressures, and high public expectations, the BTS members still show their human side, vulnerable, honest, and loving toward one another. As Taehyung expressed at the end of the interview, greater than. We all feel alone. But as long as we're together, we're never truly alone. But it's precisely in that vulnerability that their true strength lies. BTS never strives to be perfect, they choose to be real. They show that it's okay to feel tired, that crying isn't a weakness, and that opening up to those closest to you is a sign of courage, not weakness. The moment Taehyung cried over Jungkook's honest confession wasn't planned. There was no script, no scenario. There was simply genuine feelings that had been bottled up for so long, finally spilling out in a pure and honest atmosphere. This is a moment where fans who have known BTS through their songs, on stage and on screen are reminded that behind Taehyung and Jungkook created a small moment that will forever be ingrained in the hearts of millions. That love, friendship, and mutual understanding are the foundation of all things. No amount of fame, accomplishments, or trophies can replace the closeness built on sincerity. For each other, BTS isn't just co-workers. They're home, a place to return to, a place to lean on, and a place where they can be themselves without masks. And for AMEs around the world, this moment is a reminder that deep relationships aren't formed overnight. They grow over time, through laughter and tears, through success and failure, through long silences and heartfelt hugs. In a world that's increasingly fast-paced and sometimes cold, BTS stands as proof that warmth still exists and can be felt by anyone willing to open up and care for one another. That day, it wasn't just Taehyung and Jungkook who cried. Millions of AMEs around the world felt a weight slowly lift. Emotions that had been hidden behind the curtain of the stage now visible. There was no filter, no image, just heartfelt honesty. Some fans call this moment one of the most human moments in BTS history, where the members shone not only for their talent and fame, but also for their sincerity in facing life together. That moment taught us one important lesson, that being strong doesn't mean never crying, but daring to show who we truly are. Taehyung didn't hold back his tears, and Jungkook didn't hide his feelings. They chose to be honest, and from that honesty emerged a greater strength, a love unspoken, but felt by all who witnessed it. What BTS displayed that day was a reflection of a reality we rarely see in the entertainment world, that behind a smile, there can sometimes be an unseen burden. And that's why this moment was so meaningful. Taehyung, with his unstoppable tears, taught us that we don't always have to appear strong to be appreciated. And Jungkook, with his sincere confession, showed that opening up isn't weakness, but a form of love for the people who matter in our lives. ARMY didn't just witness an emotional interaction between two members, they witnessed a life lesson. One about courage, one about genuine connection, and one about how humans can heal one another simply by being present, listening, and understanding. Ultimately, this isn't just about BTS. It's about all of us. About how we view friendship, about the importance of space for honesty, and about the beauty of bonds built with love. In a world filled with pressure to always be okay, BTS reminds us that it's okay to not be okay. Because as long as we have someone willing to listen, cry with, and stay, we'll always have a reason to hold on. And for that, BTS isn't just stars in the music industry sky. They are lights illuminating the hearts of millions with kindness, honesty, and unadulterated love. As the camera panned to Taehyung's tear-stained face and Jungkook sitting beside him with his hand outstretched, that moment was a testament to the fact that their relationship was built not on formality, but on shared experiences. From the hardships of their trainee days to the heights of global stardom they never imagined, they had shared all the ups and downs, And now, they were once again sharing the most vulnerable side of themselves. Not just with each other, but with the world. In an era where the entertainment world often feels shallow and full of fakery, BTS is going against the grain. They choose not to hide their humanity. They talk about mental health, fear, trauma, loneliness, and the importance of self-love. And now, through Taehyung's tears and Jungkook's honesty, they reiterate that message, that we are all on a difficult journey, and it's okay to fall down sometimes as long as we don't walk alone. That touching moment wasn't the end of the story, but rather the beginning of a new chapter, one where openness and honesty become bridges of strength, not something to fear. AMEs around the world were not just witnesses, but also part of this emotional journey. They didn't just love BTS's music, they grew up with them. And like family, they cried with them, felt with them, and healed together.